Just a reminder, I won 10 games in Philadelphia about 4 seasons ago. So, it's not painful if you know you're doing the right things. It's not painful if you know guys are getting better every day. It's not painful if you know that when you're in the gym and you're spending the appropriate time on what's needed for growth, guys understand that, as he said, how do you get those lessons and how do you charge those guys when it's a struggle? It's a humbling experience. Competition at this level, you're going to be humble, whether you're, number one draft pick and all of a sudden you're coming off the bench. Or if you're the top scorer, you get traded. Isaiah Thomas, he was 30 points per game in Boston and he gets traded and adversity hits with injuries. So there's a humbling experience in our sport all the time. We were at the historic Fourth Ward Park today doing yoga, and we went to the Falcons game on Sunday. And we're trying to do the right things as an organization and as a team that keeps our spirit high, so that when we're in the gym, we know we're together. It's not just what's going to happen on the court that's going to determine us as a team. It's what we're doing as a unit, as an organization, trending forward, that will keep us when there's downs, and then when we're high, we're not going to over-celebrate because we know there's still a lot of work to do. So collectively, it's a big picture thing for us.
Speaking of humility, Coach and Travis as well, was there a concerted effort to get guys like a Alex Len, like a Thomas Robinson, guys that were very high draft picks and maybe have something to prove to add to the mixture of guys that are already here? I mean, you mentioned, you kind of run the gamut. You have first-round picks that succeed right away, some that take some time, some in the middle, undrafted guys like Kent Bazemore who come in and make a name for themselves. Was there a concerted effort to get guys like a Thomas Robinson and Alex Len, or was it just, we like what we have in place and we think we can develop them? What was the mindset behind getting guys like that still have something to prove?
Obviously, we're looking for the best players available. Did we start out the summer and say, this is what we're going to do? No, but as the summer played out in free agency, as you guys know, we weren't the first ones out of the gate. So we kind of saw who might fall through the cracks, and we're very excited. And once, I guess it was second week of July or so, we kind of saw Alex there, and we made him a focus. We stayed in close contact with his representation. So he was a guy that we kind of targeted after, we saw kind of how things were going to shake out in free agency. But certainly anytime that we can get a young guy that we think's got upside, those are the kind of guys we're looking for.
I have 2 questions for you. First, when Vince Carter asked you that question, who can I help, who can I talk to first, what was your answer to him? And then second is, how are the 3 rookies doing? Are you happy with their summer, and how are they looking, and on the court and off the court?
Yeah, I'll go with the second question first. I think all 3 of them have been great. Just having all 3 of them around for Summer League. Kevin obviously didn't play, but he was with us in both Utah and Las Vegas, and once he got cleared to get back to the court, he continued to work, and all 3 of them have found their places early here in Atlanta. So just access to the staff for lengthy periods of time, most of August and now through September, has been great because we get to see, areas of improvement. We get to challenge them a little bit in some of their skill work. And they've been receptive. They've been receptive to the city and getting out a little bit, but also spending time here in the building and with our staff. With regards to Vince and the question, the first person I pointed to was DeAndre. And really because DeAndre's been here for 3 years now, and he's only played 64 games, whereas Vince has played 1,405 games. So, there's a lot of conversations that both of those guys can have in terms of the game experience and what it means to be a pro and what it means to extend your career and what it takes. Vince obviously on one end, and DeAndre is still starting out. He's had some misfortune with some injuries, but we're excited to have him. Vince was excited just watching him about his athletic ability and just seeing him in the gym. And then the other guy was Kevin Huerter. He's a young guy coming into the league, and just making sure he's kind of the forgotten guy. Everyone talks about Trae, but Kevin is a guy we're excited about. Omari the same. but just from a similar position, you know, playing on the wing, attacking the rim, shooting threes, just educating him on some nuances of the game, just to help with his preparation, because they can spend time working out together.
Sort of building on that with how much, you have a guy like Vince that you talked about already, how much before you sign him and while you're talking to him are you planning on actually playing him? Because there's a guy that's, you know, over the age of 40 that's a vet, it's been around, you talked about his leadership. How much of that manifests on the court this year, especially when compared to other guys like you had your 2 rookies and you had all these young guys? How much of that decision is player development focused,